So it's now 7:30 in the evening of Monday, 26th of January, the Buddhist year 2558. This is the first and the last, the only 7:30 on this day, this year, that we will ever know and experience. And this particular meditation session between 7:30 p.m. and 8:15 p.m. on this day is unique. It's only ever going to happen once in our life, this particular occasion where we've all come together in this way at this time, and for all of the causes and conditions in the past, in this life, in past lives, all led up to this moment right now. So there's no special moment, because every moment is a special moment. Every moment is a once-in-a-lifetime moment. And this is a truth that we overlook. It's so obvious that we don't think about it. And we take seconds for granted, we take minutes for granted, we take hours, days, even months for granted. And the path of practice is one of waking up. This isn't applying a particular meditation technique in order to gain a special experience, a spiritual experience, but we are devoting ourselves to waking up or awakening to the nature of all experience, understanding experience as experience. Understanding experience as experience is not a philosophical quest. It means seeing the arising and passing away of phenomena according to causes and conditions, seeing the flow of conditions. And by seeing this flow of conditions arising and passing away, we refrain from, we don't make the sense of I and mine. So the Buddha is telling us that the feeling of I, me, mine is not inherent in our life. It's something that we make moment by moment. Every moment we lack mindfulness and clarity, we make I, we make me, we make mine. And in meditation practice, we're learning how to abandon, how to let go of this I-making, me-making, mine-making, by learning to be awake, aware, clear, bright, with whatever appears in consciousness. So we apply our attention to a very simple object, the in-breath and the out-breath. And when we do that, the mind rebels. The mind fights against awareness and clarity. We have to be very patient, without expectations, without desires for it to be a particular way. We very calmly, patiently, but firmly keep returning again and again to our meditation object. And we see the duration of our meditation period not in terms of minutes or hours, but simply as one breath. So just as a potter is making pots, he puts his best effort into every single pot. Every pot is a new pot. And every breath is a new breath. We start again, we start afresh with every new breath, creating an interest, an appreciation of this simple phenomena, this beautiful phenomena of an in-breath and an out-breath. This is our pot, this is our work of art. One breath, one in-breath, one out-breath. How can we look at the breath? How can we be with the breath? What kind of relationship do we need with the breath that will allow us to stay with the breath and not be drawn into memories and imagination? So mindfulness or sati is the ability to remember, to bear in mind the meditation object, not to forget the object. Sampajanya is that state of alertness, and the recognition that we have become distracted is the work of sampajanya. When we recognize that the mind has become distracted, we apply effort to return the mind to the breath. So there is mindfulness of the breath, and whenever the mind becomes distracted, sampajanya arises, reminds us that this is not what we are intending to think about, and with effort and a sense of renunciation and letting go, we return to the breath, and we return to the breath gladly, because this is where we want to be putting our attention. We have allowed our mind to dwell in thoughts of the past, thoughts of the present, over and over and over and over again for so many lifetimes. And where has it ever taken us? What kind of true peace and happiness have those thoughts ever given us? They never have, and they never will provide what they promise. It's only when we let go of our attachment to thoughts and memories and dwell in the awakened mind the Buddha mind, that we can find that peace, the peace of knowing and understanding. But before we can penetrate the nature of phenomena, we need the stability and clarity and sense of joy and well-being that comes through samadhi. Samadhi is the result of uninterrupted mindfulness, a stream of mindfulness. So our work as meditators is the work of mindfulness, supported by the work of sampajanya and the work of effort. In the development, practice of mindfulness, sometimes the mindfulness is too strong, sometimes it's too weak, so we get excited or agitated or drowsy and dull. Sampajanya also functions as the inspector and the one who checks to see whether mindfulness is at the right or the optimum level. And we just adjust or fine-tune our effort again and again.